France is on the verge of bankruptcy. We've spent more than we're bringing in.
Hush, hush. You think I know not of our financial struggle? I fear I may have been part of the cause. I would not have called upon you all if the matter were not of utter importance.
Perhaps an upping in the revenue.
Forgive me, but my family and I are at insolvency. We cannot afford a raise in tariff.
Then we shall vote.
Each of the estates will count as one body.
Aye, but sire, our numbers are minuscule. We will surely be outvoted compared to the others.
Silence! We will vote as I say.
Our government has abused its power for long enough. We demand its demise and its kept arms. Our voices will be heard.
Yeah!
You! I shall grant you entrance as long as you swear that no harm will fall upon us.
We should go.
Not until we're given a signal.
This is our freedom being debated. We don't have time for signals.
Stay back!
Francois, do you see what has become of our people?
I'm afraid they feel unhappy with their representation.
Is it a revolt?
No, sire, it's not a revolt. It's a revolution.
Mother, I'm so hungry. We haven't eaten in days.
I know, we're all starving, my love.
We shall march to prove our anger. King Louis will rue the day he left us to suffer.
Indeed, we shall march. Shall our pain come to an end?
Yes, if we march, we can make a difference. Mother, my feet are aching.
Hush, daughter, we're almost there.
Mother, we're almost at the palace.
Yes, dear, we're almost there.
Please, end our suffering. My mother and sister are already deceased.
Please, we haven't even flour to bake bread.
No bread, you say? They say they haven't any bread. Well, if you haven't got any bread, then let them eat cake.
Guard, fetch my wife.
Yes, sire. My queen, your husband wishes to see you.
My dear, I am at a loss. My indecisiveness in this revolutionary debacle is unbearable. We are plummeting, and I emotionally paralyzed. I have left my important decisions to you. We must leave the city.
Darling, whatever do you mean?
We will take our closest family with us. I am not capable to handle the variety of financial blunders happening in our city.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, I shall be with you. I'll fetch my things.
Is that the king?
It must be.
Hey! They must have found out about the fleet! What a time to be alive. All of our enemies are being executed.
'Tis a relief. Danton and Robespierre have this belief that all men are born good, but have this corruption thrust upon them by society.
So, Robespierre has plans to rid the world of corruption, but that's impossible.
Even though things are settling down and the French are getting better at ridding us of our enemies, he still wants to continue this reign of terror.
I even heard that he's to be executed. He's been arrested for the continuation of this reign.
meant to show that the Pope owed the throne to no one but me. During each step of my rise of power, I held a plebiscite, in other words, a popular vote by ballot. This meant that theoretically, the people had a say in the government. However, I still had absolute power.
Mother, I'm scared. What's happening?
The European war has commenced. Napoleon has defeated an alliance. The Third Coalition, Russia, Britain, and more.
Is it over now?
Yes, my dearest. There's no need to fret any longer.
The Continental System, or the Continental Blockade, was the foreign policy for Napoleon of France against the United Kingdom during the Napoleonic Wars. The Russian campaign on the 24th of June, 1812, was the Napoleon's Grande Armée across the Neumann River in an attempt to engage in the defeat of the Russian army. The official purpose was to liberate Poland from the threat of Russia.
March 18th. Woe is me. O saddest time. I've been defeated. I've been exiled to St. Helena. After my defeat at the Battle of Leipzig in October 1813, I retreated to Paris, where, due to lack of support from my despicable military marshals, I was forced to renounce my throne in April 1814. The European powers exiled me to the island of Elba in the Mediterranean.
Napoleon's final defeat at Waterloo has commenced. The battle was a great victory for the British and the Prussians, and is widely seen as the end of the series of wars that had ravaged Europe since the French Revolution in 1789. The Battle of Waterloo was the last attempt by Napoleon to establish himself in France and Europe after his defeat in 1814. Unfortunately for Napoleon, it was unsuccessful. Napoleon's final defeat at Waterloo has commenced. The battle was a great victory for the British and his